Good day once again, my viewers from everywhere you're watching. Today I will be explaining decision trees. Decision tree is actually one of the ways we can make a strategic choice. The other ways we can make strategic choice or things that aid strategic decision making are answers matrix, which we are not teaching today, and force field analysis. Today we'll be looking at decision tree, one of the strategic choice techniques. Investment appraiser is also good for strategic choice. Now, decision tree is a method that shows us of several decisions, expected revenues, and is the best to make. For instance, if you want to plan an event, we can use indoor or outdoor option. So we look at whether to use indoor or outdoor. Or you want to invest in a new location. You may decide to just invest on your own or absorb a new partner or absorb a competitor. These are many options that you take strategically, and decision tree is one of those. So today I will use an example from a business studies textbook written by Farquharson, Alastair Farquharson. Is Cambridge textbook, page 561. There is a question, there is an example there that I'll solve now. So we have an audition to plan. Indoors, outdoors. Indoors is we're expected to spend, okay, let me write the question down first. If you can access the textbook, it's Cambridge Business Textbook, Farquharson, Alastair, and Peter Stimson, page 561. So okay, from this question, we have a square, we have a node, we have lines. Lines show the decision we want to make. Square is the decision point. We have to choose between indoors and outdoors. Okay, 3,000. When an item is in brackets, it means we are spending. When an amount is given to us like this, it means revenue. If it's quoted in brackets, that's spending. So, indoor option, that weather will be fine is 0.6, that's 60% possibility. That weather will be poor is 0.4, that's 40% possibility. That weather will be fine, okay, 0.6, 0.4, it doesn't change. But the expected returns is what we want to look at. It is expected to have 4,000 revenue if weather is poor for outdoor events. It is expected to generate revenue or returns of 10,000 if weather is fine. If weather is poor for indoor event, the expected revenue is 7,000. The expected revenue is 5,000 if weather is fine. Now, key things to take note of: the square and the node. The square is a point that you just choose one. The node is a point that you add up the two. If we add 0.6 to 0.4, that's 1. That's 100%. 0.6 to 0.4, that's 1. So a node is added. A square, you choose one of several options that you have. Number two thing that you must take note of is you work from right to left. You work from right to left in decision tree, because it is the last thing in the left hand side where you make your decision. Now back to the question. 5,000 is to be generated if weather is fine, but there is 60% chance, that's 0.6% chance that weather will be fine. So 5,000 multiplied by 0.6, that is 3,000. If weather is poor, there is 7,000 to be generated, but there is 0.4 chance that weather will be poor. That's 40% chance that weather will be poor. And you must multiply the probability of occurrence by the expected revenue. 7 times 0.4 is 2,800. Remember I said for a node we must add. That means for this option indoors, it is expected to generate 5,800 from this fine and poor weather. Remember, we are adding for a node. Now, I said earlier that bracket, when the question puts a value in the bracket, it means you are spending. So we have to spend, for instance, it could be the amount to rent the hall for the indoors activity. It is possible. And for outdoors, we are spending 3,000, we are spending 2,000. Now, the net returns, just like your net profit, which is revenue minus expense. The net returns for indoors is 5,008 minus 2,000. That means for indoors, we are generating 3,800. Now, let's look at outdoors. Remember I said we are starting from the right hand side to the left hand side. 10,000 would be generated if the weather is fine, and there is 0.6 chance that weather will be fine. That's 0.6 or 60% of 10,000. That is 6,000. If weather is poor, 4,000 would be generated from the activity, and there is 40% chance that the weather will be poor. So 40 times 0.4 is 1,600. So remember again, we are adding outcomes in the node. 6,000 plus 6,000 plus 16, that's 7,600. But we have to spend 3,000 for the outdoor, maybe to rent the open space or what have you. The question gives us 3,000. So 7,600 minus 3,000 means outdoor would generate 4,300. Now, this point is where you make decision. Square means you must choose one, the best returns, the option that gives you the best returns. Indoor gives you 3,800, outdoor gives you 4,300. That means you are going with outdoors, 4,300, and you cross out indoor option. Strategic decisions or choice are made when you use decision tree. Decision trees helps you to decide which option is best. But as I said earlier, decision tree is one of strategic choice methods. We have Answers matrix, we have force field analysis, investment appraiser is also there. But for decision tree is one key tool that we can use while making our strategic decisions. If you have chance, you could look, and you have access to this textbook that I used, you could look at page 563 as well. There's an example there. There are 4 focal points in that question. Make sure when you are making decisions, in the question, if there is a square, you choose one, the better or the best of the options. If there is a node, you add up. That is just the key thing about decision tree. Thank you very much. If you have any question, please type it in the comments. It will be responded to. Hope to see you again. Keep liking, keep watching this channel. You can recommend this channel to your friends who are into accounting, business, entrepreneurship, strategic management. These are discussed in this channel. Thank you very much and hope to see you again.